Hi there, my name is Melissa Casera. I'm a professional screenwriter and publicity strategist, and I help entrepreneurs to create obsessed fan bases for their work, leading to more sales, more signups, and more fan mail. So today I want to talk about one of my favorite strategies to create obsession in your business, and that is to give your audience a name. So Justin Bieber has his Beliebers, Lady Gaga has her Little Monsters, and Taylor Swift has her Swifties. And there's a reason that these celebrities create these names for their fan community so that their community feels like they belong to something special, right? Now, the great thing is that we can emulate what celebrities do in our own business by giving our fans and audience a name. It is a great way to create this die-hard, extremely loyal fan base, right? And it also just reinforces that people aren't just buying your products or your services or workshops or classes. They're becoming an important part of your community, okay? So how do you choose a fan base name? Well, I have a couple of fun tips for you, quick tips that you can start right away. So the first thing that you can do is consider the name of your business or product or service. Now, I have a signature program in my business called Obsessed. Big surprise, right? I constantly use that word. So what I do is I call all of my fans and audience obsessors. That makes them feel like they're a part of something, right? They can identify with being an obsessor and they love it. So you can think first about your products, your services, or just the name of your business as a whole and call your fans by name that spurns off of whatever that name is. Okay. So the second thing you can do is if that doesn't quite resonate, if there's nothing in your business that quite works as a name spurning off of your business name, your products, your services, that's understandable. What you could do is consider the point of your business, okay? So let's say you are a boudoir photographer. You take these beautiful, sensual pictures of your clients. Now, you may want to think about like, what is the mood? What is the point? What is the feeling that my clients have when they come in for a photography session? And so maybe that would spur in a fun name like starlets, right? Everyone that walks through your door and steps in front of your camera feels like a star. So you call them starlets, okay? So that's a thing that you can think about when you're doing this fan name brainstorm is what's the point of your business? Or what's the feeling that you infuse in people when they experience your business, your products, or your services? Okay. And then finally, if you are out of options, right? Nothing is coming to your mind up until this point. You can always ask your customers or just observe what they are saying. A lot of times customers will name themselves. It doesn't always come from the business owner. Sometimes your customers just start to refer to themselves as something. So if you're completely lost, maybe do a brief survey or a little poll in a Facebook group or wherever you engage with your audience and see what they would call themselves, right? And that can be a great way to do a little bit of a brainstorm. Now, finding the perfect name for your audience does not come overnight. Finding the name for anything doesn't come overnight. It may take a little time, so be patient with the process, but when it hits you, you will totally know and you will love it and your audience will love it too. Okay. Before we wrap up, I want to tell you about a really cool free gift that I made for you. It's right below this video. It's a guide called I Heart Batching. So what's batching? Batching is my favorite productivity technique to basically do every single thing in my business, especially coming up with names. Because when you're coming up with names for something, you need to carve and set aside the time to do this brainstorm, right? To run it by your ideal clients. It's going to take a little bit of time to do that. And if you never carve that time, it's never going to happen. So batching is my preferred method to get everything done. You can grab my guide on how to do it right underneath this video. And I'm so excited to hear about how this process goes for you naming your audience. I'd love for you to share it with me in a comment below if something hits you, or if you can come back and share it with me later, that would be awesome. I'd love to know how this brainstorm went for you. With that said, good luck naming your audience. Have a blast doing it, and thanks so much for watching.